In a world dominated by consumerism, constant connectivity, and the pressure to achieve more, the idea of living a simple life might seem countercultural, even revolutionary. Yet, for the Stoics, simplicity was not just a lifestyle choice, it was a fundamental principle of their philosophy. The Stoics believed that true happiness and fulfillment come not from the accumulation of material wealth or the pursuit of external success, but from living in harmony with nature, embracing moderation, and focusing on what truly matters. By stripping away the excess and distractions, we can uncover a life of greater clarity, purpose, and inner peace. In this video, we'll explore the Stoic lessons on living a simple life and how these ancient teachings can help us navigate the complexities of modern existence with greater ease and contentment. Number 1. Embrace minimalism. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the idea that less is often more. The Stoics advocated for a minimalist lifestyle, not as a rejection of material goods, but as a way to free the mind from the distractions and burdens of excess. They believe that by living with only what is necessary, we can focus on what truly matters, our character, our relationships, and our inner peace. To embrace minimalism in your own life, start by evaluating the possessions, activities, and commitments that fill your days. Ask yourself, do these things contribute to my well-being and personal growth, or do they merely add to the clutter and noise? Consider decluttering your physical space, letting go of items that no longer serve a purpose, and simplifying your daily routines. But minimalism isn't just about physical possessions. It's also about mental and emotional clutter. Practice letting go of unnecessary thoughts, worries, and obligations that drain your energy and distract you from your goals. By embracing a minimalist mindset, you create space for what truly matters, allowing you to live with greater intention and focus. Number 2. Focus on virtue over wealth. The Stoics taught that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the cultivation of virtue, qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. They believed that these inner riches were far more valuable than any external wealth, as they provide a lasting source of fulfillment and guide us toward a meaningful life. In today's society, where success is often measured by financial gain and material possessions, this Stoic principle is a powerful reminder to reassess our priorities. Instead of chasing after money or status, focus on developing your character and living in accordance with your values. This might mean making choices that align with your principles, even if they don't lead to immediate financial rewards. For example, you might choose a career that allows you to make a positive impact on others, rather than one that simply offers a higher paycheck. Or you might invest your time in relationships and activities that enrich your soul, rather than those that drain your energy or lead to superficial success. By prioritizing virtue over wealth, you cultivate a sense of inner richness that no external circumstances can take away. Number 3. Practice contentment. Contentment is a key Stoic virtue that is closely tied to the idea of living a simple life. The Stoics believed that true happiness comes from being content with what you have, rather than constantly striving for more. This doesn't mean settling for less or giving up on your goals, but rather cultivating a deep sense of gratitude and satisfaction with the present moment. To practice contentment, start by shifting your focus from what you lack to what you already have. This can be as simple as taking time each day to appreciate the small blessings in your life: your health, your relationships, the beauty of nature, or the opportunities that have come your way. When you find yourself longing for more, whether it's a new possession, a promotion, or a different lifestyle, remind yourself that happiness is not found in external things, but in your attitude toward them. By practicing contentment, you free yourself from the endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction, allowing you to experience a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment in your daily life. Number 4. Cultivate self-sufficiency. The Stoics valued self-sufficiency as a means of achieving true independence and resilience. They believed that by relying less on external circumstances and more on their inner resources, they could maintain their peace of mind and happiness regardless of what life threw their way. This Stoic principle of self-sufficiency is closely related to living a simple life, as it encourages us to find contentment within ourselves, rather than seeking it from outside sources. To cultivate self-sufficiency, focus on developing skills and habits that increase your independence and resilience. This might mean learning to cook your own meals, managing your finances wisely, or building a strong support network of like-minded individuals who share your values. It also means developing emotional self-sufficiency, learning to regulate your emotions, find joy in your own company, and stay grounded in your principles even when faced with external pressures. By becoming more self-sufficient, you reduce your reliance on external factors for your happiness and well-being, allowing you to live a simpler, more fulfilling life. Number 5. Simplify your desires. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering comes from the gap between our desires and reality. The more we want, the more we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. To live a simpler, more content life, the Stoics advised us to simplify our desires, focus on what is truly necessary for a good life, and let go of the rest. This doesn't mean giving up all desires or living a life of asceticism, but rather being mindful of what you desire and why. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Will this truly bring me happiness? Or is it just a fleeting pleasure? By simplifying your desires, you align your wants with what is within your control and what genuinely contributes to your well-being. This Stoic practice of simplifying desires not only reduces stress and anxiety, but also leads to greater satisfaction with the life you have. Number 6. Value time over material wealth. The Stoics placed a high value on time, viewing it as one of the most precious resources we have. Unlike material wealth, which can be gained and lost, time is finite, and once spent, it can never be regained. The Stoics encouraged us to use our time wisely, dedicating it to pursuits that align with our values and contribute to our personal growth. To apply this Stoic lesson, consider how you're currently spending your time. Are you investing it in activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, and growth? Or are you allowing it to be consumed by distractions, obligations, or the pursuit of material wealth? By prioritizing time over money, you can create a life that is rich in experiences, relationships, and personal achievements, rather than one that is simply filled with material possessions. This shift in perspective can lead to a simpler, more intentional life, where every moment is valued and used to its fullest potential. Number 7. Live in accordance with nature. For the Stoics, living in accordance with nature meant aligning one's life with the natural order of the universe and understanding our place within it. This principle involves accepting the things we cannot change, living in harmony with others, and recognizing that we are a small part of a much larger whole. It's a reminder to live simply, without excessive ambition or desire, and to find peace in the natural flow of life. To live in accordance with nature in today's world, start by embracing simplicity in your daily life. This could mean spending more time in nature, simplifying your diet to include more whole foods, or adopting sustainable practices that reduce your environmental impact. It also means accepting the things you cannot control, such as the passage of time, the actions of others, or the inevitability of change. By living in harmony with nature, you cultivate a sense of peace and contentment that comes from understanding and accepting your place in the world. Thank you for exploring these Stoic lessons on living a simple life. In a world that often encourages excess and complexity, the wisdom of the Stoics offers a refreshing perspective on what it means to live well. By embracing minimalism, focusing on virtue, practicing contentment, cultivating self-sufficiency, simplifying your desires, valuing time, and living in harmony with nature, you can create a life that is rich in meaning, purpose, and inner peace. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on Stoicism and living a fulfilling life. Remember, simplicity is not about having less, it's about making room for what truly matters. Until next time, continue to embrace the Stoic path and enjoy the peace that comes from living a simpler, more intentional life.